Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'3 quarterback.
Check. Watch the D4. Watch the D4.
Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Get out of here. Let's go.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Mike's 50.
Looking to throw. Ryder. And this will be incomplete.
I also love them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Ryder. Throw out. Taken in by Patterson. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Fields. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown.
Noah Fant, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Extra point up and good by Succop, and it's now a 7-0 game. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. And it'll come out to the 25.
Let's go,
as he will not attempt to return. So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3-and-out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy. You understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us. Right now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3-and-out. I went 3-and-out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
Yeah, but definitely in top form and pitched a shutout, as a matter of fact. That's the cherry on top of a great week of preparation. And you know what? These guys are eager to keep it going. Some motivation this week? Not an issue.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. Man, it's good to see you out there, backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
To me, that's taking a big gamble defensively, because that alignment you see, that's normally something you see down near the goal line. Because now, if they decide to go play action, something should be open there, and I think open big.
So maybe that's something that gets filed away for later.
I think without a doubt, you write it down, and if you see that
we got this.
Date, go ahead and take your shot.
33 yards is the distance on the punt there, and out will come the offense as they take over. With the Bucs offense making their way back out on the field, let's take a look at the playoff picture, Charles, coming into the weekend in the NFC. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you
Okay,
work on.
baby, let's go.
Sure let's go. That's a Cardinals center defense. Not getting the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one, as that now will wind up an incomplete pass. Sliding out of the pocket. And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to
Replay.
avoid the contact.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Let's go!
Another good carry there for the NFL's second leading rusher. We talked on air, off air about his MVP candidacy. Make a case for him.
But I'm just going to tell you point blank, it doesn't matter whether he's first or second or even third in the league in rushing yards. That's not the main deal. It's how he gets those yards and the impact he has on his long run.
Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and 4 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. Runs over it, and he's going to get this inside the 30.
Let's go!
This running game's so important for them, and they know that. They helped lead to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
I'm here all day.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch.
Come on now, let's go.
And that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette.
They'll
get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette, and he's in.
Great job, man. Keep getting those touchdowns.
Fournette taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Buccaneers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point try now for Succop. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette. Now following the touchdown, Hofrichter to kick off. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Falcons offense making their way onto the field. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend of the NFC. And as we take a look at the playoff picture, certainly still a lot of jostling to go in these final few weeks. For the moment, they would be a wild card team. Far from locked up, but that's why this is exciting. These last few weeks, a lot to play for.
So much to play for. And remember, 7 teams in each conference go to the playoffs instead of 6. And not single. Remember when the league made that move a few seasons ago to put divisional games at the end of the year? So you get to week 16 and 17, you're playing for playoff spots, and you're playing divisional games. Couldn't be more exciting than that.
And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line.
Baby.
Joe Tryon in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
And they're picking up right where they left off at the second they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down.
45.
Looking to throw. Ryder. And this one is incomplete.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
This is fielded at the 27. A nice return that time. Let's go! The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
And he is
good work, boys. Let's go.
Not before he's inside the 30.
So one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
He's a little play with me, baby. All day, baby, all day.
We both know it's difficult, but they made able to get a race out there. Through the air, on the ground, they move the ball with relative ease.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Leonard Fournette. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 51 yards now on the ground.
Let's go.
7 carries. Lots of plays on this drive. Obviously, I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown!
Leonard Fournette with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Extra point put through by Succop, and it's now 21-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. From the 6. And up to about the 26-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
25. Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. Hasn't had his best day to this point here in the 2nd quarter. They're losing. You got to think, though, that also means that maybe the defense doing a good job on it. There's 2 sides to that.
I would agree, so you have to give them credit, but that means you've got to find a way to beat that defense and make sure one of your top playmakers touches the football and has an impact on the game. Change formations, change where he lines up, put him in motion. Anything possible to shake him free.
Maybe that greater impact comes here on this drive. And he'll be brought down shy.
Here we go. Here we go.
38-yard line.
Here we go.
Now, these 2 teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, week 8 to be exact. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Here's Patterson. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Can't do that.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
45.
Back to throw. Ryder. Nailed it. That's Calvin Ridley. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Guys,
2
change
minutes
situation. Let's go.
remaining in this first half of football. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Just like that. Just like that.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On first down, it's Patterson. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. This is caught inside the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for Atlanta.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Right there.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Take it at about the 1. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Leonard Fournette and the rest of the Bucs offense set to take over once more. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of them.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
It's Miller, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Fournette once more on 2nd down. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Leonard Fournette as the first half is winding down. And the Buccaneers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Succop for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And he returns this to the 22. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they will not really have time to do much of anything. 15 seconds, all that remains before halftime. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
45, 45,
So we
45.
quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. All right, Coach, thank you very much. As we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Taken from about the 12. And a decent return out to the 27.
Here we go. Yeah. Come on, guys. Let's go.
And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, it's a wonderful opportunity for them, because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Begin.
Here's Fields. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
He'll buy some time right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now.
45's the mic.
Ready, go. Ready, go.
They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they certainly haven't been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Flushed out right. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Ryder. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
They cannot
Shaquille
hold us
Barrett.
down.
He's the one to get him. That is sack number 7 for him on the year.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out. Not what they wanted. You can tell on the sideline. Those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. The Falcons send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's fielded at the 45. So possession goes over.
You ready? You ready?
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Fields throw complete here, pulled in by Green. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
You got nothing.
They'll try the right side here with Fournette. He dozes past him, and he's able to get it down to the 25. These two teams have met in Tampa earlier in the year, with the Bucs prevailing in that one. So a win here in Atlanta would give them the season sweep.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. 51.
They keep it with Fournette on 1st down. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Boom!
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Go!
A shotgun give to Fournette. And he's into the end zone.
I'm coming for you, son.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
What you doing, dog? What are you doing?
From 11 yards out.
Give me the ball every time, fellas. I'm going to score.
And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And he'll just sit on this one as they're
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go.
Atlanta regains possession of the football. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Bandit. 54's Mike. 54's Mike.
To throw on second down. Ryder. And he'll flip this one to Patterson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And they're going to face a third down.
We see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Let's go, fellas. We got this.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience.
Here I come again.
Fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. The Falcons on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Ryder. And he finds Seals Jones complete.
Oh,
and he's
Jerry,
able to get
baby,
this one
let's
out
go.
closer to midfield across the 45.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
On 1st and 10, Ryder. This one caught by Ridley. A gain of 6 there on first. You got the big lead defensively. You're willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Pick it up. Pick it up. Check 45's the mic. Check 45's the mic. He's tired of you.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Playing to win.
Into another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 21.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column, but as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and put...
Oh, into a sea of defenders had intercepted, and they finally catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there. Let's go. That's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Mike, 45. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 45.
Now it's Fields off the bootleg.
You.
It's caught by Mike Evans. And they've got it well across midfield.
Come
down
on,
to the
baby.
40
Big
before
things
it's all
today,
said
baby.
and
Big
done.
things today, y'all.
They have the nice cushion. They just still throwing the football.
I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard.
Check.
Right here, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the foot. Let's get off.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front have got a lot of space. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
118 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Extra point put through by Succop, and that will extend this big lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. From the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Looking to throw on second down. Ryder.
Three bud.
He finds Aguilar in the middle. And he'll be taken down.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Across midfield. Offense for them has been
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Throw right side going to be caught by Seals Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking.
And now it appears to be get a review.
One. Where the team? One. 3.
So the officials in the first folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Double tight, alert!
Off play action, Fields.
Watch one.
Looking left side, and it's complete.
Let's go, let's do
To
this!
the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Watch the pass! Whip! Watch the whip!
On 2nd and 10, Fields. This is caught by Evans. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Continuing to keep their foot on the gas. It looks like they're just having fun out there. They're loose, they're free, and they're enjoying what the scoreboard looks like.
I'd have to say I agree with you totally. They're having a blast out there all game long when they throw the football. They're picking up nice chunks of real estate, significant yardage on just about every throw.
And they are going to score again.
Well, this is long since over, and some might say this is overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Extra point try now for Saka. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. That time 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. This will be fielded inside the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Check, 45 to Mike. 45.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Let's go, defense. And here we go.
And that is caught. It's Ridley. And they work this well across the 45. Big offensive explosion help leading them to